Child, I am shaking my damn head. Keyshia Cole, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, I love you to death, but honey, you got to get this work. Keyshia Cole is up to her old tricks again, messing with these young industry men and quickly falling in love after just 2 dates. Antonio Brown said he hit in less than a week, and she immediately fell head over heels, honey. She was in love. Even after he told her he was not trying to be booed up, but she thought that she could convince him by getting his name tatted on her. That didn't work. But him telling Keyshia he did not want to be booed up, it went in one ear and out the other. She was going to win him over by any means necessary, and she thought it was necessary to get that man's name tatted on her back. Now, I can't call this type of behavior a midlife crisis because this is on brand for her. She's been doing this ever since she left her ex-husband, Booby, who she caught in bed with a stripper by the name of H-Town Sierra. Y'all remember that? Keyshia is stigmatized. She's under diagnosis, looking for love in all the wrong places. And girl, if you can't maintain your sanity after you get the ping, don't get the ping. Now, I love my sister to death, but Heifer, you got to get called out. You have to. Every man she's been with since her divorce from Booby, she now has their names tatted somewhere on her body. Her ex-husband, he's on her body. Antonio Brown is tatted on the back of her neck. And now Hunxho, who she ain't even with anymore, she got his name tatted on her chest. And like I said, they ain't even together no more. And for the old heads who don't know who Hunxho is, he is the 26-year-old rapper she was with who had a baby that's about, 9 months old now? Hunxho was messing with Gloss Up around the same time he was with Keyshia. So Gloss Up ended up putting him on blast and tried to warn Keyshia that, girl, he is no good. He is a mass manipulator. So Keyshia and Gloss Up, they ended up both throwing shots at each other on Twitter and Instagram. So Gloss Up addressed Keyshia and told her that Hunxho was with her the night Keyshia was blowing up her phone, crying. She said Keyshia was blowing up, Hunxho's phone, crying because he wasn't picking up. Honey, if Keyshia don't do anything, she is going to crash out over some ping. She too old for this mess. And I hope she's not letting these different men around her children. So Keyshia and Hunxho are no longer together, like I said. The relationship, because that's what it was, a relationship, wasn't a relationship because he was dealing with other people. It didn't even last for a year. Hunxho has since moved on to Instagram model Marissa, who just recently, went online confessing her love for him. And she let it be known that Hunxho tatted her name on his body. And like I always say, back in the day, tattoos were a symbol for love. Nowadays, it's a symbol for absolutely nothing. What they say now, tattoo my name so I know it's real. It ain't. So, as you can see in this picture here, Hunxho's real name is, I hope I'm saying this right, Ibrahim Muhammad Dudu. Now that tells you right there he ain't shit, Keyshia. Now Keyshia is in her mid-40s, I think. Could be early 40s, but she behaves like a high schooler and a child. You know how these high schoolers, they go out and get tattoos on impulse and emotion, of their boyfriend's name, not really thinking about the consequences that I may not be with this person tomorrow. And she also behaves like a child because she's just so trusting. Kids, they trust things blindly. And this is what Keyshia Cole is doing. She behaves with this childlike faith, diving headfirst into these relationships, trusting blindly and hoping, each time that this guy will be my happily ever after. And it just isn't. This girl needs prayer. And all jokes aside, I feel like she's in bondage. She's trapped in this cycle of seeking love and validation. It's crazy, and I feel real bad for her. But girl, this ain't it. Giving these different men access to her heart and her skin without really knowing if they're even worth it. Girl, you are Keyshia Cole. So anyway, Keyshia let it be known that although she not with Hunxho, she ain't single by far. She has a new man. So what is this new man going to think about the tattoo of Hunxho on your chest when he goes to initiate some foreplay? And how old is this one? He better not be in his 20s. But you know what? If he, girl, if you want to get, a little something, something from a young, go ahead and do that. Girl, but don't be falling in love because I think it makes her look ridiculous every time. It just, don't be falling in love. Get the ping, keep your sanity, try to separate the emotion, but she's so thirsty for a man. She gets stigmatized. It's an epidemic at this point, a virus. But I knew her elevator stopped on the 13th floor when she started messing with Bow Wow. And not only that, if my memory serves me correctly, she got so irate and jealous, and she done went and destroyed that boy's car.
Single? No, I'm not single. I'm not single. Hi guys. Just kidding. What's happening? I have shorts under here because I just busted out of these jeans. But yeah, if y'all love me, y'all need to go over there and show love to my last post. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all already did. It's like 600,000 likes over there. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? It's the major way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I had to show a little under boob to get a little love. You know, it's just like, damn, y'all like me covered and shit. Like, you gotta show a little under boob to get a little love. Show a little butt cheek, get a little million. Single, get a little bit. Y'all ain't shit. I ain't showing no more for myself. That's for my man and my man only. I don't be doing that. I don't be doing all that. Only my man can see that. Baby. My man. My man. Mine.
I hope y'all didn't think I was done. Last month, 4 weeks to be exact, Hunxho beat the brakes off this aspiring rapper named Heavy G. Now, the internet was in a buzz. We knew Hunxho put the paws on somebody. We didn't know why. Check this.
Like he was on some street shit or whatever. He mad about a female. You doing all this over a cougar, gang?
Over who?
Over Keyshia Cole, a cougar.
So what
You're
is he mad
watching
about?
Key
Like,
Talk
what-
He mad
Media.
because me and her had relations. I didn't even. But look, me and her had relations before I even meet him. Like, of course before I met, but before I even know that. Like, remember when they popped out on the internet and all
Yeah.
that? This was I've been.
Before that, way before.
You know, but I don't know how he got wind of it. But you mad at like how you can't? What the fuck?
So did y'all have like a relationship, a cordial relationship, like prior to you messing with Keyshia Cole, or?
No, I don't know the man. Yeah, last night was my first time ever laying eyes on him.
Wow. So you never like spoke on Keyshia to where he was feeling?
No, that's why he must have went through her phone or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like he trying to make it look like he was on some street shit or whatever. He mad about a female. You doing?
First of all, you gotta be a thirsty mother effer to let that young man touch you. You gotta be real thirsty, Keyshia. What are you, a freak? You just be giving the cookies up to anybody. Girl, let me find out you a hoe out in these streets. This girl, God bless her soul. Free this woman from these shackles. She needs to be freed and delivered.